Hey everybody, it's Brick Waffle again, and we are back with another episode of TerraTech, and as promised, today we're going to play around with the R&D test chamber a little bit before we jump into the campaign world that we've been playing in. So we're going to pop right in here. I have, in between episodes, kind of gone in and done a little bit of playing around, but I want to show you guys what the R&D test chamber looks like. And here what we have is the ability to use any block in the game, whether or not we've unlocked it in the single-player world, and you can see there are tons of parts that go off into the distance. There's all sorts of test things you can do. You can see what your harvest rates are like on different kinds of materials. You can shoot different kind of targets. If you make flying techs, you can go and fly them through the courses, all sorts of stuff like that. And they start you off with one of these basic cosmonaut caps. We also have the ability to use the geoforeman cap and some of these other ones we definitely haven't unlocked yet. I have no idea what some of these sentry ones are, but I just want to build a little sentry pod for us to use. Alright, so what we want to do here is to make an anchor and then drop our cap on it. We're going to replace this with an AI module at some point, but for now we're just going to pull that open and we're going to go through and look at all of the GSO and GeoCorp blocks. So for GSO, we want to grab one of these two blocks here and we want to rotate that around so it pops up a little bit above the cab. And then we want to put on some weapons. So what we want to put on here is a few things that'll work at long range and a few things that'll work up close. So let's grab these laser coils. We're going to put those on like that, all up front. We're going to get a couple of these machine guns on the side, just like that. And we're going to put a couple of those pound cannons on the very top. Now with that, we should be able to fire off in whatever direction we want, and hopefully what we'll be able to do is take this cab off without breaking everything because it's tied to an anchor. And that way if we spawn this in, we can just drop an AI module on there instead and have a turret. So now that we have all this, what we can do is come in here and take a snapshot. And we can save this as Player Tech 10, but I think we're going to call this Basic Turret 1. Alright, so we're going to save that. And now when we go back into our regular game, we can, let's see, quit here. And we can go to the single player and we can load that back up. Alright, so here's where we were at the end of our last save. And now what we can do is come over to the trading station. Right over here. And actually we think we can just do load text and we can pick any of these ones that we have saved. So we can say like basic turret 1, missing blocks required. We need to have one of those, one of these, a couple of those, all this stuff in the cab. And we can see what we need for the other stuff too. So we'll have to have all of these things in our inventory to build these now. So you used to be able to just buy these for block bucks, but it looks like you have to actually have the materials. You can see, here you go, this one we have one of these machine guns on here. If we look at our inventory, we've got a couple of those. And we don't have a lot of other stuff. So now we got is Crafty Mike. We got to find him again, and with this mech, we got some decent harvesting. We got a single thimble on here. This will work for now. One thing we do want to do though is grab our batteries before we head out. Don't want to forget to do that. So we got those charging up over here. We've got all of our pieces ready to go. I don't think there's any weapons over there that we can use. There's just random small blocks and pieces. And we've got our ability to refine and sell things now. So we're going to drop this back here. And this one, let's do that right there. Now we have our power monitor at the bottom and we can see our repair and shield bubbles. And we've got high enough wheels that we should be able to go over terrain like this without getting stuck like we did before. So that's nice. And we do have one bad guy over there. It looks like he's fighting another bad guy and winning. But if we don't have pieces that we want over there, oh, it looks like we're in a fight anyway. This guy's name is Your Doom, and I think it's not going to be my doom. I think it's going to be his doom. Although he's a little bit turning faster than me. Ooh. Now we're having trouble turning ourselves. And he might actually be our doom. He's too fast. There we go, now we're getting him. There he goes. Alright. Let's see if we can put some of these weapons back on that we appear to have lost. Yep, so we lost a block there on the side, and that kind of screwed up where we had everything placed. So let's just kind of stick these back on wherever we can fit them. Do we lose our drill? That's a bummer. Oh, here's a block. Let's stick that block back on there. So that was right up front, and that was this guy on here, and it looks like we need to have another, there it is, one of these. Kind of hard to do this and turn around. Right there. And where was that guy? He was... not sure where he was. That might have actually been from the other tech. We're just going to stick him on right there for now. And we're going to keep going towards Crafty Mike. Oh, there's our drill. We still need to repair this stuff, but that's alright. We can do that later. Our repair bubble ran out of power pretty quick as it was draining power to shield us from damage. So we're going to keep going to Crafty Mike and carry on. Even though it's about to be nighttime, I think we're going to risk it and go on anyway. If we do see another bad guy too close, we might disappear. But for now, I think it's going to be fine. We definitely have some more power. That helps. Climbing hills. And Crafty Mike looks like he sees us. Hey there, Crafty Mike. It's our old pal. Yep, I see that your base had an accident. Look at that. Sure, let's put the receiver right there. It's a silo. Fantastic. And that looks like it stores materials. Which is pretty handy. And that's really nice if you want to drop a bunch of stuff off at your base. So let's put that one over here. Oop, can we get it over there? I don't want to attach it to my vehicle. Put that right there at the end, and put that one right there at that end. What's the secret, Crafty Mike? There you go. Now we got to learn how to make blocks ourselves. Which is really, really nice, because that way we don't necessarily have to go out and find stuff. Whoop, and he is not kidding about watching our head. It was going to drop right on us. The fabricator. Fantastic. Let's just lock that on ourselves real quick to make sure we've unlocked the recipe. Yeah. So we're going to attach that to the end of this chain. Maybe? There it goes. There we go. Now we want to right click on the fabricator, and we're going to select the GSO1 block, and we can see that takes wood and what is that called? Fiberwood chunk and 2 plumite ore, and that makes a recipe. Alright, close that notification about streams. Alright, so there we go. All the materials went in. It cranks out a new block. We're just going to take that, and we'll stick that on the bottom here. Alright. Mission complete. Yay! Alright, let's see if we can take this stuff with us. Let's take the fabricator, and we're going to take the silo. And might as well take the new receiver and some conveyors as well. And we'll take all of that back to base with us. There we go. Alright. Should we take this too? This anchor? Why not? Let's roll on back to the base. And we have some more missions available to us. So we got to roll back home. A little bit harder now since we've got a fabricator, but that's what I want to take is all this good stuff here. We might be able to get a little bit more of this stuff too while we're at it. Looks like we don't really have much in our drill can hit. We're kind of going over some of that. But our new tech that we're saving up for has an angled plasma cutter, so it'll point down and grab a bunch of materials. There we go. That's pretty good. Alright. Then we just have to roll back up the hill, down the other side, and right back to the trading station to carry on. So one thing we want to do is once we get all this stuff hooked up, we want to look and see, we probably want to keep the fabricator set up similar to the way that Crafty Mike had it, and see what it's going to cost us to make the pieces we need to summon another tech. The reason I want to do a second one rather than just buying the parts and modifying this one is because it never hurts to have a backup. And here what we want to do is just go ahead and let those things get processed for cash, because we still need that for now. And then we'll go out and harvest the materials we need specifically later on. Alright, yeah, so we're not getting much for a lot of this, that's fine. And probably wouldn't hurt to have, you know, some more conveyors and things. I think I want to drop this guy off, and then we want to send him to the inventory. You know what I hadn't thought of? We probably need that thing to keep a fixed anchor point. Let's back this up a little bit. Can we drop these guys off again? No, because they're already on a receiver, so it's trying to process on our vehicle. Let's go ahead and go back and buy another one of those anchors. And let's drop off our batteries too while we're at it. No, don't go there. Stay connected. We just want to drop our batteries off to start charging in the morning. There we go. So let's do that, and we want a fixed anchor. That's only 180 block bucks, that's fine. So that over there will be where we sell stuff, and this is going to be where we process stuff. So let's close that again, drop our silo on here, and we are going to put a receiver on the silo. Then it's going to take stuff out of the silo. Nope. There we go. Take stuff out of the silo. Is that going to work? Can we do it that way? Maybe we have to do it this way. Nope. Want the fixed anchor back, please. That's what we want. So it's going to go into the silo, then pull things off the silo, and put it into queue for the fabricator. So let's see if we can turn this around a little bit. Drop that guy off, and that guy off. And then that's all going to go into the fabricator at the end of that. So now we have the ability to manufacture our own blocks. Here we are. So if we wanted to look at, we can only look at GSO right now. So this is GSO manufacturer. It can only make these blocks. But I think we need like a pound cannon, for example. That's Carbius bricks and plubonic agreeables and blast caps. I have no idea how to get any of that stuff. So it looks like we can manufacture things, and this will also show us things we don't know how to make yet. That's pretty neat. So we can maybe manufacture a few things. We also want to be able to repair some stuff here. Let's go ahead and come back, and that just is going to sell on that node. And now we just have to wait for daytime so that we can charge up our batteries, get everything repaired, and carry on. In the short term, let's look at what we have here. We have Crafty Business 3, acquire a rival base, a raiding party, that's just an attack, and then this is jettison cargo. So I think we're going to accept these two because they're a little bit lower, and we want to work on the Geocorp reputation, get to level 2 with that. And it's almost daytime. I'm going to go ahead and pause right here, and I'll be back with you guys when we are all charged up and ready to go again. Alright, and we are back. We're charged up. We got 4 bars of battery power, which will hold us for a little while. Need to get to grade 3 with Geocorp to unlock their big batteries, so it's going to be a little while, but that's why we're doing these missions, to see what we can do. So let's head over and find the jettison delivery crate. Maybe that'll give us a few pieces towards our new tech that we need to make. And we're going to see about avoiding that guy on the other side of that hill. And we still might have a fight on our hands when we get up here. You never know. You might drop some bad guys when you get to the delivery crate. What's that noise? Looks like bad guys. So let's just back up so we can take them individually. Ooh, strong worker and spiky. I don't like that. Let's try and fight Spiky here first. There's one down. And we are in some trouble here. So we're going to come around. We're going to see if we can loop around behind him. Yeah, he looks like he's stuck now. Now he's in trouble. There we go. So look at that. We got a couple wheels we can take back. Did we get that laser? We got a drill over here, it looks like. Let's just stick that on some of these places. There we go. We don't really need a lot of these things. We're going to take all of it that we can. Let's see, right? No? What are we going to do? Stick that on top of there. There we go. Now we can take some wheels. Because those wheels are not cheap, and it doesn't hurt to get as many of these as we can. Kind of hear it clicking around on there. We need more blocks. I think we need a shock plate. Here's another wheel. See how many of these things we can stick up without totally going overboard. There we go. Another light. And what is actually in the crate itself? We still don't even know that yet. This thing's going to tip over. Yep, for sure. Not going to be able to turn very well. Okay, there's our grade 2 license. Wow, all this stuff. What are we going to be able to do with all that? Oh my goodness. Looks like we are going to need to do a little bit of redesign here. Let's take this shock plate off for a minute. And we're going to need to stick a couple of these things on the back. We'll take the shock plate over here, put that one back here, and we need to throw a couple of these wheels on the vehicle so we can actually haul some of this stuff. Let's just take that off for a minute. Take these couple of wheels, put those on the back, and this one, where is it? That one will work over here. There we go. And we'll put the shock plate on the very back. That's just some armor for us. Now we can carry some of these things. A few more bits and pieces everywhere. Let's see, can we stick that on? Where can we stick that? That's a tough one. That's gonna be tricky. I think we're gonna have to stick that guy up there and this wheel on the side, maybe? Had it for a second, there it goes. A couple of lights I'm not too worried about. These drills gotta be expensive, right? They look pretty cool. I don't know what that is. Ooh, fixed anchor. That's neat. Stick that over here. A 2 block. We don't have one of those yet. That's really big. That's some kind of crazy drill. And now we're going to take all this stuff back. Oh my goodness. All the extra pieces. We're huge, big, long kind of tech here. Really wish we could play around with the anchor at some point that lets us have the tow hooks. What is that thing? Doesn't look like it's actually that bad. I might regret this, but we're going to try it. Doesn't look like it has too much in the way of guns, just some geocore blocks. There we go, lots more XP. Wow, and there's a big scoop. We want that because that's pretty cool looking. Couple of scoops. And we're going to see if we can get as many of these blocks as we can back here, because that's going to give us either tons of money, resources in our inventory that we can spend on building new techs. Oh my goodness, let's see about this side. We need to load this up a little bit, just so we're a little bit more balanced. This is crazy. Here's another crazy wheel. And another scoop. Another big piece over here. Oh my goodness. Well, let's not go to the raiding party yet. We gotta go back here and drop all this stuff off. Look at this crazy tech. Alright, so let's see what we can do with this. I want to drop most of this right into our inventory. So let's see if we can come over here and kind of back into it a little bit. There we go. So we don't want the scoops on our current vehicle. Drop all of this stuff over here. There we go. Man, look at all this stuff. That's really cool. That one, I don't even know. That's one of the anchors. And then we want to break this right here. Send all that back in there. That's really cool. Can we get that guy out of there? There he goes. And we want to send him to inventory as well. Drop that guy off. Put this back on the back side of our vehicle. Drop that off and that off. And I think we're back to fighting. Oops, there's a wheel too. Back up to fighting strength. It looks like we're missing a couple of guns here. Might have to fix that. But for now, what we want to do is just come back over here and charge up some things again. So we charge our batteries. And is that the repair? Yep, stick that right on there too. So that way we can repair the front of our techs that got all damaged with the fight. And that is going on pretty well. Okay, so that's good and nice and repaired. Anything in the back get damaged? Oh yeah. Looks like the back half got damaged too. There we go, I think we're getting better on that. We're gonna need some weapons, but let's check and see how we're doing on the tech abilities. So we really only need a ramp, another thimble, battery, a couple of pound cannons, and a couple of lasers. Oops, not too bad at all. I think we're going to need to do some harvesting in order to get the money that we need to buy some of these pieces back. So let's go ahead and grab these things again, and we're going to grab... Actually, you know what? We're going to leave the repair bubble here, and we're just going to take the shield bubble. And the reason for that is hopefully this will make our batteries last a little longer. So let's go harvest some materials, maybe destroy some small mechs for XP. Okay, this guy's right over here. Let's take him out. Yeah, he's out of here. He knows he's outmatched. Sorry, buddy. Need a couple of those little guns from the GSO. Really nothing there of any use. And I'm missing my drill right now. Let's try to take this guy out. Hey, what are you doing drilling these rocks? That's my job. Oh, hey, there's another one. That looks like it has a lot of guns on it. Gotta be real careful with that. Let's let this go through, and then we'll just collect everything that rolls downhill towards us. There he goes. That looks like all sorts of guns. And if we can get him from before he can turn around, we're in good shape. Oh, he's in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. You're not gonna get away from me that easily, buddy. I mean, maybe you are, but we're gonna make it an effort. We are really having a hard time hitting him. He is very fast. Is he gonna turn around? He might be turning around to fight us. There goes some more wheels. He's done for. One little cab trying to get away. There it is. We're gonna go ahead and take that repair projector. Why not? We didn't bring one with us, but it doesn't hurt. Do we think we can take on the raiding party? I'm a little worried about not having as many guns as we had before. That looks like a couple of bigger techs too. Let's not do that just yet. We're going to play it a little bit safe. We don't want to lose what we have here. And come back. We can get from this tree. There's some wood. Pick up some wood and some sap. That's useful. That's just rocks. I don't see any blue or orange seams in it. And I think we're just going to have to do a bit of harvesting like this. There we go. Let all that stuff go in there to get processed. It wouldn't hurt to have a silo on the front of that either, would it? Probably not a bad plan. So we're going to stick this guy over here, charge up a battery, charge up another battery. There we go. We're making some cash now. Used to be that you could sell these pieces too, but it looks like we just put them in the inventory now, which is fine. Looks like we do have a gun over here that I missed. What is that one? That's another one. Nice. Anything else? There's a third one maybe? Yep. And here's one. And maybe that's a light. Keep that stuff too. Why not? Alright, we're making some money. Let's see, what do we need? We really just need a few more guns. Let's see. Let's come around here. And let's get some weapons. Weapon blocks. So really what we need here, we don't need this light. We're going to stick it on the side. We need one of these guys. There we are. We want one of these. Let's get a few of these actually. 1, 2. We're going to stick. Oh, we got the wrong thing there. Not quite enough of that. That is going to do it. I think we're kind of broke now anyway. So that's going to have to do it for this tech. And let's go check out that raiding party and see how we do. It's a good way to kind of wrap up the episode anyway. One big fight with a raiding party. And it's either going to end really well or really poorly. And I don't know which. I really wish this other guy wasn't here as part of it, but we're going to get him first. Looks like he's going to come separately. Oh, we didn't bring our shield bubble thing. We left our batteries at home. Run away! Oh, that was foolish. Oh, man. Let's see if we can lure him back. Oh, man. I can't believe I did that. Oh. Just kidding. It looks like he's not chasing us. Good. Good, good, good. We forgot to take our batteries, so we had no shields. Whoops. Alright, so let's get the front of us repaired. We're going to grab the other repair bubble off of this side, I think. Pull that there. Battery and battery. Now we're good to go. Let's go mess him up. And that guy looks like he's still separate. So we're going to try to get him first. I think he's facing away from us now. So maybe we can sneak up on him. I don't know. We're not real quiet here. Nope. Nope, he's definitely aware something's in the area. And he's scooping like a crazy person. Don't know if that's going to help that much. There he goes. He's toast. We'll come back and loot him later. Let's see about this guy. Oh, wow, that looks really neat. That's a big dude. But he had his tech in the front. Wow. Okay. So we're going to grab a couple of these things. And what do we get in here? All sorts of goodies. I don't even know what that is. That's a... Oh, that's a refinery. And we got another kind of big wheel over here. Some kind of tow hook. A big old 2-bar. Looks like another scoop. And we need those angled pieces. We're just going to stick some wheels on the back of this guy and take him home. Here's a few guns too. We know we need those. That's going to work just fine for us. So we did it. Not too shabby. And then what we want to do is just get this home and break it near the back of this thing. Let's see if we can get another piece under here and a couple more wheels on the bottom. Let's see if we can turn this around here. There we go. Get that somewhere up front for a little weight on the top part of that. And we got our drill. Alright. Not the best, but it'll work. And I think that's where we're going to wrap it up today. So hopefully we'll get enough in between episodes that we can have the block bucks we need to purchase the blocks we need to get the techs we want. And then we're really going to start going. But I'm liking it so far. The mission system's really nice, kind of guiding us through everything. Hopefully you guys liked this episode. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. If you really liked it, then make sure to subscribe. And as always, I've been Brickwaffle. Thank you for watching.